Amen. So you're back again, so I guess you guys liked the last video, so therefore you're gonna watch this video and you're gonna enjoy it, right? Okay, good. Another video. Before I get started, if anybody crack any joke on the fact that I got one nail on each finger, I definitely will block you. There's something that I have a huge problem with right now, and it's not only with my generation, it's with anybody. I don't think people understand how gifted they are. I don't think people understand how literally what you carry. Until you are able to understand what you carry, you will be lazy. You'll be that person that will sit with doubt. You'll be that person that constantly be that what if person. You'll be like, well, what if I did? What if I didn't? You know, what if I didn't do the YouTube channel? Would I still be doing what I'm doing and then not being successful and not being happy with what I wanted to do in my life, period, in general? Don't be one of those people. Find out what you're gifted with. Find out what God blessed you with. It's a lot of people that go to college for degrees and then they graduate and then guess what? They don't even utilize their degree. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, did you have a plan when you graduated? No. I'm getting ready to graduate in a couple of months. I need to be interning. I need to be doing this. When it comes down to your gift, when it comes down to you are being chosen, all you have to do is this. Have a strategy. That's all you have to do is have a strategy. Strategies go for everything. Why? Because it's structured movement. It's structured idea. It's structured direction that you have, that you're going to put yourself in that place so that you'll be able to do whatever makes you happy. I feel like a lot of people are too comfortable with working a regular 9 to 5. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. But I feel like if you're working that 9 to 5, make sure that's a 9 to 5 that you want to work. And the crazy thing is, if you don't want your job, trust me, there's 1,000,001 people out there that will love to have your job. Don't do it just to be coming for a check. I'm sorry. After a while, that gets dull. It gets old. You're just living from paycheck to paycheck, unhappy. I refuse to want to live from paycheck to paycheck just to make sure my bills are paid and then make sure that I got food in my mouth. No, I will struggle until I meet my goal. I will put myself in a place until I meet my goals, until I make my dreams come true, until I make that movement to make me successful. Not only do you want to be successful, but you also want to change lives when you make this change. The main thing about it is when you are going into this process, when you go through this process where you know for a fact, this is what I want to do with my life. Boom. All right. How is this going to impact me? How is this going to impact the people around me? How am I going to be able to help somebody else out because I was helped out? And how can I help somebody else to help somebody else out? That should be your idea for everything. You want to be an influence on people that are surrounding you. I have literally a lot of people that look up to me, and I love it. I don't take it for granted because I have to watch what I do and I have to also watch what I say around these people. Because why? My opinion matters to them. And if your opinion matters to somebody, then you have influence. That's good. That's a really good thing. So you got to make sure your steps are in order. You got to make sure that you have that momentum. I got to do this. This is the momentum dance. Ow. You got to do the momentum dance, but you have to have momentum in order for you to keep going, to keep pushing. I'm telling you, I am known to be lazy. I am known to be a procrastinator. I am known to not want to get anything done. You know how long it took for me to really get my YouTube channel off the floor? I'm like, Jasmine, you're gifted in all of these areas, and then on top of that, I love to talk. Of course, you guys know that. I mean, I have all of these avenues, all of these gifts, and I'm not utilizing them. Girl, you tripping. You being lazy. Then I'll get depressed because I'm not doing what I love. Don't put yourself in a position where you're not doing something that you love. Now, I'm not saying go and quit your 9 to 5 job. I'm not saying that. Don't not quit your job just because I didn't say quit your job. I said to do what you love. Have a routine down pat. Put yourself in a place to where you know for a fact this is what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's very important, people, because while you're still sitting on your tail, doing what you want to do, and just trying to be comfortable because it's okay and you're getting by, there's somebody out there that's taking your vision, your project, whatever that you're trying to do, and is going to roll over with it and probably become very successful while you're still sitting back looking like, man, wow. The crazy thing is, you know you're bound for greatness when you're surrounded around nothing but greatness. Does that make sense? Your surroundings is very important. It's very important. I got to the point in my life where I started praying to God, and I started asking him, yo, I need you to really break down some things to me, and I really need you to start subtracting some people from my life if they're contaminating me. And sure enough, he started removing people. I didn't notice it till at the end when I lost somebody that I was really close with. And the way that happened, it was so sarcastic. I started laughing after the incident. And I said, God, you're very funny for this one. Because how we stopped being friends was really crazy. But God had to subtract me out of the situation so that I can make my own equation and equal up to something else. Make sense? So you have to make sure your surroundings is very positive. You got to make sure your surroundings are basically hustlers like you. I mean, all of my family, my family, everybody's a hustler. Like, okay, if my family are a bunch of hustlers, it got to be up in my blood. I don't know what I'm doing. So I knew for a fact that my gifts had to be birthed. I knew I had to do something. I had to move. I had to shift. I had to make a difference for myself. I had people come to me and say, Jazz, oh my God, you said this on your Snap. You said this on your Twitter. Girl, you preaching it, baby. That stuff makes me feel good. It doesn't pump my head up, but it shows me that I'm being an influence, and I'm living in purpose, and I'm making sure that I'm doing what needs to be done. It's very important for everybody to really understand what your purpose is in life. What's your destiny? What's your calling? Are you somewhere where that's really going to come forth? I said something a while ago and I regret saying it. There's so much power in your mouth, in your tongue. Do people understand? If you speak positive things will happen. So if you speak that you will be successful, you will be successful. But you have to surround yourself around people who have the same vision as you. You have to surround yourself around people who are pushing just like you. You have to have that momentum. Your crew, your squad, everybody you rocking with, they have to have that momentum. Everybody got to have the push. I'm at the point in my life now, if you ain't got the push, you got to push. You got to go. I don't want to rock with you. So your goal for the rest of 2016 is to gain momentum. Your goal for the rest of this year is to utilize your brain. Your goal for the rest of this year is to make a difference, to be an influence. If you're not being an influence, you're lacking your life. Honestly. I'm being 100 right now. That's all I can be with y'all. But I feel like sometimes certain things like that have to be said. I want you to utilize this video to encourage you to make a difference. To put yourself in a place where you know for a fact, I'm going to build myself. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to be a hustler. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to make it. And then on top of that, I'm going to change lives doing it. Change lives for the better. All lives matter, right? It's these little ones. Their minds are like this. They're like sponges. Don't ruin it. Let them watch you and let you be an example to them saying, yo, I want to be just like you. It's very important. But I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I say thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. God bless you if you don't. Comment below. I love reading comments. If you have your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a hustler, if you're a grinder, send me your pluggers at she'sjazzology@gmail.com, and I will most definitely tag your plugger, your flyer, your event, whatever you have coming up at the end of my videos, as well as some of them on my social medias, because why? I love advertising my people. I love sending love to everybody that sends love to me. Okay, so I thank you guys for tuning in again. I want you all to subscribe to my channel. Stop playing with me. Subscribe to my channel, and again I say follow me on all my social medias, as well as my Snapchat, my Twitter, and my Instagram. Thank you guys. Peace.